Good morning, students. I am Pramod Joy, your computer science teacher. And through this video, we are going to discuss about unit number 3, Society, Law and Ethics for 15 marks. And this is the first part of Society, Law and Ethics. Shall we start? Cyber safety. Cyber safety refers to the safe and responsible use of internet to ensure safety and security of personal information and not posing threat to anyone else's information. Identity theft. Identity theft is a type of fraud that involves using someone else's identity to steal money or other benefits. Online identity theft. Online identity theft refers to an act of stealing someone else's personal information such as name, login details, etc., and then posing as the person online. IP address. IP address is the unique address of your device when you connect to the internet. It's likely that your computer shares your IP address with other network devices in your house or office. From your IP address, a website can determine your rough geographical location. Cookies and tracking scripts. Cookies are small pieces of information websites can store in your browser. Cookies are small text files on your computer, storing small piece of information related to your online habits. Cookies can also identify you and track your browsing activity across a website. Cookies can be of two types: first party cookies, third party cookies. First party cookies. These are the cookies that store your login ID, passwords, autofill information, etc. for some websites that you frequently visit. Third party cookies. These are the cookies that websites store to know about your search history so as to place advertisements as per your interest. Third party cookies may result in many unwanted advertisements on your web pages. HTTP referrer. When you click a link, your browser loads the web page linked to it and tells the website where you came from. For example, if you clicked a link to an outside website on a web page, then the linked website will get opened, and internally, information about you such as your IP address, location, your web browser, machine type, etc. will also be provided to the linked website. It is known as the HTTP referrer. Super cookies. Super cookies are also cookies, but these are persistent cookies. That is, they come back even after you delete them. Super cookies store cookie data in multiple places. For example, in flash cookies, Silverlight storage, your browsing history, and HTML local storage, etc. User agent. Your browser also sends a user agent every time you connect to website. This tells website your browser and operating system, providing another piece of data that can be stored and used to target ads. Private browsing and anonymous browsing. Anonymous browsing. Anonymous browsers allow users to view websites without revealing any personal information of the user, like their IP address, machine type, location, etc. An anonymous browser lets users access websites anonymously. It can be used as a tool for governments, journalists, and everyday security conscious surface. Private browsing, a type of browsing wherein browser opens in incognito mode or through proxy or VPN and does not store cookies about your online activity, is called private browsing, and they are incognito browsing. Incognito browsing opens up version of the browser that will not track activity. Proxy. Proxy works by acting as middleman between your computer and the website you want to access. Virtual private network. Virtual private network or a VPN is a method used to add security and privacy to private and public networks like Wi-Fi hotspots and the internet. VPNs are most used by corporations to protect sensitive data. Confidentiality of information. Confidentiality of information ensures that only authorized users get access to sensitive and protected data. Practices to ensure confidentiality of information. Use firewall wherever possible. Control browser settings to block tracking. Browse privately wherever possible. Be careful while posting on internet. Ensure safe sites while entering crucial information. Carefully handle emails. Do not give sensitive information on wireless networks. Avoid using public computers. Cybercrime. Cybercrime is any criminal offense that is facilitated by or involves the use of electronic communications or information systems, including any electronic device, computer, or the internet. The term cybercrime is a general term that covers crimes like phishing, credit card frauds, illegal downloading, industrial espionage, child pornography, cyberbullying, cyber stalking, cyber terrorism, creation and or distribution of viruses, spam, and so on. Cyber trolls. Derogatory messages or comments posted online targeting people are called cyber trolls. Cyberbullying. Harassing, demeaning, embarrassing, defaming, or intimidating someone using modern technologies like internet, cell phones, instant messengers, social networks, etc. is called cyberbullying. Cyber stalking. This is a kind of online harassment wherein the victim is subjected to a barrage of online messages and emails. Typically, these stalkers know their victims and instead of resorting to offline stalking, they use the internet to stalk. A cyber stalker relies upon the anonymity afforded by the internet to allow them to stalk to their victim without being detected. Common social networking sites. A social networking site is a web application or online platform where people can set up their public profile and make connections with other online people called online friends. Popular social networking sites: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. Digital footprints. Digital footprints are the records and traces individuals' activities as they use the internet. Digital footprints are permanently stored. Usage rules applicable on the use of social media. Be authentic. Use a disclaimer. Don't pick fights online. Don't use fake names or pseudonyms. Protect your identity. Does your information or post pass the publicity test? Respect your audience. Respect others' sentiments. Monitor comments. Threat. A threat is a potential violation of security. When a threat is actually executed, it becomes attack. Computer viruses. Computer viruses are malicious codes or programs that cause damage to data and files on a system. Viruses can attack any part of a computer's software, such as boot block, operating system, system areas, files, and application program macros, etc. Worms. A worm is a self-replicating program which eats up the entire disk space or memory. A worm keeps on creating its copies until all the disk space or memory is filled. Trojan horses. A Trojan horse is a program that appears harmless but actually performs malicious functions such as deleting or damaging files. Damage caused by viruses. Damage or delete files. Slow down your computer. Invade your email program. Spyware. Spyware is a software which is installed on your computer to spy on your activities and report to people willing to pay for it. Damage caused by spyware compromises our data, computing habits, and identity. Alters PC settings. Slow down your PC. Adware. Adwares are the programs that deliver unwanted ads to our computer. They consume our network bandwidth. Adware is similar to spyware. However, it may be installed with your consent, so it is advised that you thoroughly read installation agreements before you allow installation of a software. Damage caused by adware. Adware tracks information just like spyware. Displays arrays of annoying advertising. Slows down your PC. Spamming. Spamming refers to the sending of bulk mail by an identified or unidentified source. Damage caused by spamming. Spam reduces productivity. Spam eats up your time. Spam can lead to worse things. PC intrusion. Every PC connected to the internet is a potential target for hackers. Computers are under constant attack from cyber vandals. PC intrusion can occur in any of the following forms: sweeper attack, denial of service, password guessing. Eavesdropping. Unauthorized monitoring of other people's communication is called eavesdropping. Farming. Farming is a way to trick unsuspecting user by inserting malicious code or software installed on a user's hard drive or actual web server. This code redirects users to a fake website. Farming takes place generally to obtain personal or financial information or data. Phishing. Phishing is a way to trick unsuspecting user where legitimate looking emails are sent to a user. As soon as recipient opens or clicks on link in the mail or attachment, the user is directed to a fake website. Phishing also takes place generally to obtain personal or financial information or data. Malware. Malware is a general term used to refer to viruses, worms, spyware, adware, etc. Digital certificates. Digital certificates are specially formatted digital information issued to website are used to verify the identity of the message sender. Digital signatures. Digital signatures are a way of authenticating the identity of creators or producers of digital information. Firewall. Firewall is a network security system, either hardware or software based, that controls incoming and outgoing traffic based on a set of rules. Firewall can be implemented in two forms: software firewall, hardware firewall. Software firewall. Software firewall is a special type of computer software running on a computer. It protects our computer from outside attempts to control or gain access, and it could also provide protection against the most common Trojan programs or email worms. Hardware firewall. Hardware firewall is a physical piece of equipment designed to perform firewall duties. A hardware firewall may actually be another computer or a dedicated piece of equipment which serve as a firewall. Hardware firewalls can be effective with little or no configuration, and they can protect every machine on a local network. Measures for keeping data secure: making regular backup of files, protecting against viruses by running antivirus software, using a system of strong passwords so that access to data is restricted, safe storage of important files stored on removable disks,